Today, we're going to talk about something super important: personal safety. But this isn't about being scared. It's about getting smart, about learning the practical skills you need to spot and handle the hidden risks all around us every single day. All right, so take a good look at this room. Seems pretty ordinary, right? But I want you to really look. How many potential dangers can you actually spot? It's tougher than you think, because our brains kind of get lazy. They filter out all the familiar stuff. Real safety, the kind that actually works, starts when you learn how to see the risks you've been ignoring for years. And that's exactly where we're going to start, with the unseen dangers. I'm talking about the risks that are literally hiding in plain sight, the ones we're so used to we don't even see them anymore. Okay, so let's get on the same page. What even is a hazard? It's not necessarily something that's actively trying to hurt you. No, it's anything that has the potential to cause harm. Like a wobbly rug, a frayed phone charger, or even that bottle of bleach under the sink. It's all about that hidden risk. So where do you think we find most of these hazards? The funny thing is, it's the one place we all feel the safest: our own homes. So let's take a look at our homes with a new set of eyes, almost like we're safety detectives. First up, hazard number one is something we all deal with constantly: sharp objects. Think about it. We're chopping vegetables with a knife, totally on autopilot, or we drop a glass and just start cleaning it up. It's in those moments when we're not really paying attention that a simple kitchen tool can suddenly become a real danger. Now, this isn't about being afraid of everything. It's just about being mindful. It means when you're using a knife, you're just using the knife. You're paying attention. It means knowing that sharp corner of the coffee table is there. And it means having a plan for when glass breaks so you can handle it safely right away. Okay, next up is a huge one: slips and falls. I know, it sounds like a small thing, but they are one of the biggest reasons people get hurt at home. And a simple fall can have some really serious consequences, especially in certain parts of the house. But the good news is, preventing them is pretty simple. It's all about building good habits, like taking your time on the stairs instead of rushing, actually watching where you're walking, and being super, super careful on wet floors, especially in the bathroom. That place can be like a skating rink. Fire. Okay, this is a major one. And at home, fires usually start in one of two ways. First, you've got kitchen fires, which often happen when someone walks away from a hot stove. But the other big one, and it's just as dangerous, is an electrical fire. This can come from a bad appliance or just plugging too many things into one outlet. Let's talk about poisons. Now, this one is tricky because a lot of the most dangerous stuff in our house doesn't look dangerous. It looks like, cleaning supplies or medicine. They're hiding right there, under the sink or in the bathroom cabinet. So preventing accidental poisoning really comes down to having some strict rules. First, all those cleaning products, they need to be stored somewhere safe. Second, medicine is never, ever something to be taken without an adult's permission. And a big one, if you don't know what something is, you have to ask an elder before you even think about eating or drinking it. All right, we've gone through a few of the big household hazards, but now we need to talk about something that's incredibly useful, but also incredibly powerful, and that's electricity. Look, if there's only one thing you remember from this whole section, please make it this: electricity and water are terrible partners. Seriously, you just can't let them mix. There are no do-overs with this one. They have to be kept apart, always. So here are 4 golden rules for being safe with electricity. 1. If you're not sure about an appliance, just ask an elder for help. 2. Make sure your hands are completely dry before you touch any switches or plugs. 3. Keep all your gadgets and appliances far away from water. And 4. When you're not using something, turn it off. Simple. And on the flip side, here are some major don'ts. Never, ever stick your fingers or anything else into a power socket. And when you unplug something, don't just yank the cord, pull it by the plug. Oh, and please don't put your drink on top of your laptop or gaming console. And for outside, always look up and see where the power lines are before you climb a tree. Okay, so we've made our homes a lot safer. But what about when we step outside the front door? The world out there has a whole different set of challenges. From big things like natural disasters to just, other people. First, what do we mean by a disaster? Well, it's basically a really big, sudden event that's so bad it can cause a lot of damage and even hurt people. And that's exactly why being prepared yourself isn't just a nice thing to do, it's absolutely crucial.
Because when a disaster hits, you won't have time to Google what to do. You need to know it already, like muscle memory. For an earthquake, you get under something sturdy. For a flood, you get to higher ground and turn off the power. For a wildfire, you have a plan to get out. You have to be ready to act, fast.
So that's natural disasters. Now we need to shift gears and talk about something a little different, a different kind of danger: strangers. The most important rule, the number one rule, is simple. You do not talk to strangers without permission from a parent or an adult you trust. It's that simple. This isn't about making people scared of the world. It's about having a clear, simple boundary to keep you safe. And then we build on that. We have more clear rules. Don't take anything from a stranger. Don't go anywhere with them. But maybe the most important thing is to trust that little voice in your head. If something or someone feels scary or weird, you have permission to just get away and tell an adult everything. No questions asked.
So we've covered a lot, right? From stuff in your kitchen to things that can happen outside. So what's the one thing that connects all of this? It's that safety isn't something you can just buy. It's something you build. It's like your own personal safety toolkit.
And really, here's the main idea. Your best safety tool isn't a fancy lock or a loud alarm. It's your brain. It's knowledge. Being aware of the risks and having a plan for what to do, that's what really keeps you and the people you love safe. So, as we finish up, I want to leave you with a question. Knowing all this stuff is great, but it's what you do that matters. So take a second and think about your own home, your own daily routine. What's one new safety habit you're going to start? Today, pick one thing and make it happen.